Okay, hello to everyone. So in this short video, because I'm actually doing this because I had some problems with my software. In YouTube, I was supposed to stream a live video, but I didn't do so because I had some trouble with the software. So I'm going to do this at Zoom because it's so much better, and I think everyone can see what I'm going to show also on the screen. And let's see how students deal with some topics, many topics I would say, in CAE. There's one important topic that maybe not all the people notice, and not many students don't know about it because maybe they don't pay attention to. Maybe we use it automatically, but we don't know like the classifications of so, and we never find out, or we never track down the right answers to use the proper adverbs. Well, the topic of today is using adverbs, adjectives and adverbs, but what the differences are, okay? First of all, I'm going to be writing on the screen and showing you like what I mean in my examples as well. Okay, let's go to my screen now. And this is basically what I'm going to do with, I'm gonna go for something. Okay, so we have adjectives and adverbs, okay, adjectives and adverbs, and we're going to basically see some of them. I have them here written, yes, but we're going to see if some students know how to use them, and it's not like the big deal, yes, to know this kind of adjectives and adverbs. So we have, for example, high, in, highly, okay? So these two words are very important to know, and I'm going to give like my examples in here, write them down, and then you're gonna see what the difference, it's obvious, okay, what the difference between these words are. So we have, I'm going to make some comments on the high standard of my sister's service, something like that. So you can actually have this, okay? This example, I'm going to make some comments on the high standard of my sister's service. So that will be the high standard, I mean, the good quality of service that she's actually giving or issuing, sorry. And then we have the older one. This service is highly enticing. Okay, this service is highly enticing. That would be, in other words, to say the service is very popular or attractive. Okay, or attractive. So this will be basically the examples. And if we see one in another, we have in the first one. I'm going to make some comments on the high standard of my sister's service. That would be the adjective. If we add the ly ending, then we might have a very synonym here, yes? This service is highly enticing. So instead of using very in your writings and actually on the exam, if you see so, that would be a synonym of very, okay? So this service is highly enticing, very popular, very attractive, yes, in other words, okay? We have the following couple, and that would be near, nearly, okay? So this is, for example, we're talking about distance, and then we're talking about time, okay? Let's see how we make these two examples. So we have my house is near yours. This is a very simple, very simple example. And we can say my house is near yours, okay? And this depicts distance between two things. Then we have nearly. We can use nearly as, for example, it's been nearly 5 years, sorry, since I don't see you. I don't see you, okay? So this is, guys, another example. And if I find a synonym of nearly, that would be almost, okay? It's been nearly 5 years since I don't see you, that would be almost. And the next couple that I'm going to present right now, it's late and lately. Okay, so that's my tone, sorry. And late and lately. So we have students who are late, yes, will be left behind. So this is basically, guys, students who are late will be left behind. Talking again, we're going to this function, yes, functional word as depicting or expressing time. Students who are late will be left behind. Yes, I'm expressing that if they are late, they will not be accepted in the class. And then we have lately, students have been irresponsible, let's say so. Okay, lately students have been irresponsible, or students have been responsible lately. Okay, so that means lately, so it will be recently or in the last few weeks, few months, few days, yes. So this is basically the difference between late, about time, and lately also about time, but something that it's been happening recently, okay? So let's see the order in the next example, like and likely. So these two ones are very different because one is of probability and the other is like comparing things, okay? Not comparing, but setting two different things, yes? And maybe we might see the difference or the similarity between them. So we have my sister's behavior. Let's go to again to my sister's behavior. Is like my mother's. Yes, my sister's behaviors is like my mother's. Yes, so that would be a comparison between my sister and my mother. Likely. It's likely. Yeah, it's likely to, I don't know. I'm trying to see. It's likely. It will rain. I have this example here on my notebook. It's likely that it would rain. Sorry, I'm gonna erase this. It would rain today. So it's probably, so probably, or it's probable, yeah. Probably it would rain today. So if I said this different to these two different sentences, sorry, I would say, I'm saying the same, right? But I'm using likely, and then a synonym of it would be probably. So we have these examples. You can do other examples. You can write other examples. And let's see the next one. It's, for example, in this topic for Kai, it is very important, besides knowing the difference between adjectives and adverbs and how they change in meaning, it is also important to know if one adverb is multifunctional and also if it has other meanings. This is when we apply teachers polysemy, right? So we have just, for example, this is an adverb, a focus adverb. And this would be, for example, expressing something as only, yes, expressing something, for example, a sentence that makes stronger what the speaker says. And also, it's also, or it also expresses, sorry, and I have it here on my notebook because today I have this topic, but we have some other meanings for just. A very short time before, very short time before. So this is basically what the meanings of just are. If I want to say, and this is going to be spoken, no more written, okay? If I want to express only, an only sentence with just, I would say, I was in the room, but it was just me and my sister. Yes, just me and my sister. I'm using this, the meaning of only here for just. If I set another example using or trying to give this meaning, the second meaning, make my sentence stronger, yes, or what I'm saying stronger, then I would say, for example, this room is just a mess. Yes, it's just a mess. So I'm saying that this room is completely untidy. Everything is a disaster in my room. So just a mess. So that's expressing or emphasizing that my room is a mess. Yes. So the meaning change. I'm not expressing in this sentence as the first one uniqueness or that there's only one thing. I'm expressing or emphasizing better, enhancing, yes, like increasing the level of my sentence by saying that my room is just a mess. Then we have a very short time before. We have this, I wrote this example, but I have done my homework or done the project that I was supposed to just 5 minutes ago. Just 5 minutes ago. So when we use time with just, we are expressing a very short time before, yes, before something else happened. So in this case, I'm using just as a focus adverb in these situations to emphasize, to like to put all the attention on one thing, yes? Either in the introducing sentence or the concluding sentence, it will be the same, yes? No matter where you position or you put this adverb, if you are making it the right way, you're gonna have it correct, yes? But it is also very important to know that we have different types of adverbs. There are focus adverbs, I'm using here one. And there are also stance adverbs. There are also evaluative adverbs. There are also manner adverbs. And the common ones that we already know are the adverbs, of frequency. Yes, these ones are taught in a very basic level, yet, or at a very basic level, I would say, for kids also. They start knowing or they start using these frequency adverbs. But in the case of other, I mean, if you increase the level of English, of the language, you might be using better stance adverbs, manner adverbs, and not frequency adverbs, yes? Because then we have also the evaluative adverbs and the extreme adverbs, yes? Which are used with the great adjectives, yes? And that makes the difference between them. There are also sentences that they look very similar, but they are different when we are using stance adverbials, okay? I call it stance adverbials because it expresses, for example, the stance adverbials express what the writer is trying to say. In this case, the writer's attitude, viewpoint, yes, or point of view, yes. So these are very helpful for us to express. If you're writing something, they are super formal, yes, super formal to use. But if you are in spoken, yes, expressing your opinion, then you might have this distancing function with the stance adverbials. Then if you want to have another session or another mini class of them, you will surely have it. You can send an inbox. You already know my webpage, Karen Hace Deutsch. Or you can also write to me by WhatsApp. Yes, there's all information in there in my website. How you can contact me, how you can have these classes, sometimes for free, because I upload my classes, I record myself, and I do these classes for the students who really need it. Yes, this is a mini topic. This is not like a full or a whole topic. Yes, this is a mini topic that comes in the guide, comes also in the TOEFL. We should know what the difference between them are. Yes, sorry, but also we should know that there are different types, a wide range of adverbials, yes, or adverbs to say. So if you want to find out more about this, you can actually write on the website that I have. Also send an inbox, whatever you want. That is like very useful to me to present like this topic. For example, that I have this class today with some students, and I explained very in detail, yes, with some pictures, with some exercises, what the difference between high and highly, near, nearly, late, lately, like, lightly, and the uses of just are, okay? So I will say goodbye now, but I'm going to be streaming another time in YouTube. Today I had some trouble with it, but I'm going to make it easier and faster next time. So I will erase this, guys. And thank you so much.